Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Simone if you're new here. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how I achieve this everyday easy smoky eye. I'm going to also be sharing a few tips and tricks of how to make it as easy as possible for yourself along the way. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this, then just keep on watching. I'm just going to start by doing my foundation first. As this is a really quick everyday, I find that it's much easier to do my skin first. So I'm just using my Clinique hydration gel. I'm also going to use a little bit of my Ember Release moisturizer. I don't really use a primer. Especially for everyday. If I'm going to an event, I might use a mattifying primer as I do have quite oily skin. But for everyday, I just use moisturizer. And for most of my clients, I will also just use a moisturizer as well. I do have a pore filling primer and a mattifying primer in my kit as well, but I quite often don't end up using them. Okay, so once my skin prep's done, I'm just gonna go in using today I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever foundation. I've just decanted these into my own little bottles. So I'm just going to tap it on and then blend it out. I just want a really, really light layer. So this is the Makeup Forever Y225. This is quite a buildable foundation for all of the spots that I have. I'm just going to go in and do a little bit more like target covering. I'm just going to build up the coverage only where I need it, which for me is on the bottom section of my face. For today's concealer, I'm just going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible. This is quite a full coverage concealer, but I find that it just really works quite well for me. So I'm actually going to use a brush today. So just any brush, this is just like a little paddle brush. I'm just going to focus that under my eye. And I have quite dark circles in here, so I'm going to pat that in here and focus it on this section of my eyelid. So I'm going to be using this as my eyeshadow primer today. And then I'm going to use the same foundation brush and just blend that in. I always start with the inner corner. I don't know why, I just always do. Just find it blends out the easiest. I'll just blend that across the bridge of my nose as well, just in case the foundation is a slightly different color match to my concealer. I don't have like random little circles. When I'm doing makeup on my clients, I always mix the concealer into the foundation that I've chosen to use that day, so I can get the concealer the closest coverage, the closest color to the foundation as possible. Therefore it looks the most seamless. So I'm just going to go ahead and powder my eyes. I don't want to powder the whole face because I am going to go back and use some cream products on the face. So this is my Laura Mercier setting powder. Just going to do under the eye and my eyelids. today I'm going to be using my Zoeva Spectrum palette in Nude. You can use any palette you want. We're just going to be using a medium shade, a darker shade here, and any type of like shimmer. So the shimmer is the key to a super quick and easy smoky eye. So I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush, and we're just going to grab that medium shade that I showed you, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to blend that through my crease. I just want to have like some type of really soft transition. So for me, because I have a hooded eye, I'm going to blend mine a little bit closer to my eyebrow. I'm also going to drag that a little bit under the eye as well. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this is like a more dense brush. So it's still like fluffy at the top, but it's quite compact. And I'm just going to go in with this shade here. So this is just a shimmer. It's a deep, you can use any colored shimmer that you want. Just tap off the excess because you have done your foundation already, so you don't want to get it all over the place. And I've just put it on one side, and I'm going to focus that close to my lash line and just sort of pat that on. Just picked up a little bit extra product and just tapping again. Now I'm going to go in with little circular motions and just blend that right into my crease. So I just do little circles backwards and forwards. And then I'm going to tip the brush right on a point. And I'm just going to dip a little bit in and tap off, and I'm going to run that right in the corner of my lower lash there. And then I'm just going to go back with that original fluffy brush that we had first, and I'm just going to blend the edges. And now I'm going to grab this dense, it's still really soft, but it's quite a tightly packed brush, and I'm going to grab that dark shade that I showed you first. Again, just on one side, tap it off, and I'm going to focus this just on the lash here. Close, nice and close to the lash line. Now I've chosen some shades that are quite close together, but you can do this with really, really dark shadow and then add a black. And then I'm just going to go back in with the brush that had my shimmer on it, and I'm just going to blend straight over the top. And there you have it. It's super simple. So the one thing that I always ask my clients when they say they want a smoky eye is I just clarify that they want dark to light, or if they want light to dark, because I find that a lot of clients think that a smoky eye is when it's nice and light in the middle and then it's really dark on the outside, where a traditional smoky eye is dark on the lashes and then blends out lighter. So this is a traditional brown smoky eye. It's a super simple look, and then you can just go ahead and use a highlighter and highlight your inner corner. I'm just going to use one of my Benefit ones. This is a super soft one. I'm just going to add a tiny little pinch right there. Then you can add a liner. I wouldn't recommend a wing liner with this look. I would just do like a line my lash line just to make it a little bit more intense. And then if you want, you can get like a little flat brush and you can get a bit of black eyeshadow And you can rub that into your lash line if you like as well. And that just intensifies my lashes. And then I'm just going to go back in with the brush that I used the shimmer on and just make sure that there's no harsh lines. And then if you have any fallout, you can use a fluffy brush and just swipe that away. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just do the other eye for you. Okay, so now that we have both eyes done, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of mascara on. I'm actually not going anywhere today, so I'm only going to put a tiny bit of mascara on. But if you want, you can pop some false lashes on as well. This will look really great with a few individual lashes as well. And just keep in mind that if you find it difficult to get a really, really nice gradient in your smoky eye, the best tip that I have is to use eyeshadow that has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So if you find it's going like a bit patchy, or you know, it's just not quite looking right, always grab a eyeshadow with a bit of shimmer. Not like a full-on shimmer, but something that's just got a little bit of a shine to it. They just blend a lot easier, and it makes the overall outcome a lot more manageable. All right, I'm just gonna quickly finish off the rest of my face, and then I'll show you guys the end result. And that's all I'm gonna do for my natural, everyday smoky eye. So just to recap, you wanna put a medium tone brown shadow just through the crease. Then you wanna grab a shimmer of the deepness that you would like, and then the tone that you would like your all over smoky eye to be. Pop that on just by patting on the mobile lid and then blending it up, and use your same fluffy brush to blend that out. And then you want to grab a darker shade and pop that on top of the shimmer but close to the lash line, and then go back with your shimmer brush and blend those two together. So really simple, nice and easy, doesn't take very long to do it all. You can even skip the darker shade if you want and just go straight with the shimmer. So I used this was quite a shimmery one, but hold up, I'll grab another example. So you can even use something that's like this. So if you look at this palette, these ones around it are like really, really shimmery, but this tone here is more of a matte with a bit of shimmer through it. So it's not like super shimmery, but it's quite, still got that nice like sheen. So it's really nice and buttery, and will go on so smoothly. So you can even see it on my fingers too. So this is like a more matte, and then this one here is like shimmer. So I've popped a swatch here. I don't know if you can even see that. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I achieved this easy everyday smoky eye. If you did, leave me a comment in the comment section below. And I'm really curious to see whether anyone noticed that this is the first time I've actually straightened my hair on my YouTube channel. So if anyone noticed that I straightened it, let me know whether you prefer it more natural or curls. It's like the only other way that I do it. Let me know what you guys prefer. I'm kind of curious to see if anyone noticed. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you guys can see more videos like this. I'm gonna have a little bit more of a review video on these coming up soon, as well as my Mecca Maxima Mecca Maxima Shadow Zoom Sticks. I now have 4 of those. So I'm gonna do a bit of a review, show you guys what the colors are like and what I use them for. So yeah, if you guys wanna see more videos from me, then hit that bell button so you get notified every time I post. And I'll see you guys in the next one.